Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The next General Hospital spoilers video for Thursday, June 26, 2025, shows Sidwell tightening his grip on Ezra, while Dante crosses the line with Jason again. And Carly is alarmed. Lulu, Alexa Havens, tells Lucas, Van Hansis, wouldn't it be good to know just how tight they are? The weekly teasers state that Lulu has advice for Lucas. Is she asking about how close Marco, Adrian, and Kondo, and Sidwell, Carlo Rota, are? Sasha, Sophia Matson, tells Felicia, Christina Wagner, I have something much more important. While Marco asks Natalia, Eva LaRue, how did you arrange for this new life? Sonny, Maurice Bernard, warned her not to reveal she was leaving the country to anyone. But did she listen? No. Sidwell sternly tells Ezra, Daniel Cosgrove, you will smile and say thank you. Is it possible that down the road, Ezra's going to realize he's under the baddie's thumb? Or does he like being there, being a pawn in a larger game? It won't be long before he becomes Port Charles' next murder mystery. Carly, Laura Wright, tells Sonny, Maurice Bernard, this guy could be a real threat to our family. The teasers also show that a conversation with Sonny leaves Carly concerned. Is he giving her the same warning he gave Laura, Jenny Francis, about violence soon coming to Port Charles? Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, says to Jason, Steve Burton, I thought you'd let him run wild because you couldn't be bothered to parent him. Boy, Dante keeps giving Jason parenting advice. If he weren't a cop, he'd have been pummeled into oblivion by now. General Hospital spoilers preview for June 26 reveals that Natalia Rogers Ramirez may be facing her biggest dilemma yet as her secret escape plan threatens to explode before she's ready. For weeks, Natalia has been quietly plotting her exit from a complicated, high-stakes situation involving not only her personal safety, but also the emotional well-being of those closest to her. The plan, known only to a very tight circle, may now be on the verge of being exposed, and if it is, the fallout could be devastating for more than just Natalia. This week's preview suggests that Natalia's intentions may not be as private as she hoped. The tension has been building steadily, and now it looks like someone close to her, perhaps even someone she trusted, is about to unravel everything. The quiet, subtle moves she's made behind the scenes to secure a way out of Port Charles might not stay hidden for long, especially with the recent spike in interest from multiple parties who are beginning to suspect that something is off. Whether Natalia is trying to escape a personal threat, a business entanglement, or emotional baggage remains to be fully revealed, but the pieces are falling fast, and danger is closing in. Her demeanor has shifted in recent episodes, glancing over her shoulder, locking doors, and having hushed conversations in empty hallways. Her actions scream urgency and desperation, yet she's putting on a brave face for Blaze and the rest of Port Charles. Blaze, unaware of the full extent of Natalia's plans, may be caught completely off guard when the truth comes to light. Natalia has always been fiercely protective of her daughter, but in doing so she may have made choices that Blaze would never support if she knew. There's been subtle friction between mother and daughter lately, with Natalia becoming more controlling and Blaze questioning her motives. If Blaze discovers that Natalia has been planning to disappear without telling her, that trust could be shattered. Meanwhile, someone else has started to connect the dots. Brooke Lynn, always observant and suspicious of Natalia's sudden shifts, may become a key player in this storyline. Her gut tells her Natalia's not just going through an emotional rough patch, she's planning something drastic. Brooke Lynn might dig a little too deep this week, and in doing so she could accidentally blow the lid off Natalia's escape route. In a town like Port Charles, where secrets rarely stay secret, even a whisper of suspicion can set off a chain reaction. And Natalia might not be prepared for the speed with which everything unravels once someone starts asking the right questions. Across town, Sunny Corinthos has started to sense that something isn't quite right with Natalia. Their recent conversations have been unusually clipped, her answers rehearsed, her energy guarded. Sunny's instincts are honed from years of reading people, and Natalia's new behavior doesn't sit right with him. He may not know what she's hiding, but he knows she's hiding something, and that's all the motivation he needs to dig deeper. Sunny's involvement could either save Natalia or ruin her plan entirely. The preview hints at a dramatic confrontation between the two, where Natalia is finally forced to admit some of the truth. But will it be the whole truth, or just enough to buy herself time? Jason Morgan also becomes entangled in this complicated web as whispers of Natalia's impending disappearance make their way to him. Jason has always been the silent protector of Port Charles, and when someone's running, he wants to know why. His approach is calm but relentless, and once he's on the trail, few escape his notice. Natalia may try to manipulate the situation to throw Jason off a scent, but Jason isn't easily fooled. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome, no stranger to secrets herself, might be the only one who truly understands what Natalia is trying to do, and why. Ava and Natalia have had a few cryptic interactions in recent episodes, and viewers may finally learn what those were about. Ava has been in Natalia's shoes before, running from dangerous entanglements while trying to preserve her autonomy and protect her child. She may offer Natalia advice, or she may warn her that disappearing never really works in a place like Port Charles. Ava's choice, whether to help Natalia or expose her, could define the next phase of this storyline. Elsewhere, Anna Devane starts uncovering inconsistencies in Natalia's recent business dealings. Something about her financial records and travel history just doesn't add up. When she puts her intelligence network on alert, she gets a hit that points to Natalia having contacted someone with ties to a known smuggling operation. That revelation sets off alarm bells, and Anna begins pursuing leads with renewed intensity. Could Natalia be working with people who can provide her a new identity, fake documents, and a way out of the country? If so, the timeline is shorter than anyone expected. What Natalia hasn't counted on is that someone from her past might already be in Port Charles watching her every move. The June 26 preview suggests an unknown figure is monitoring her steps and could be using the information to either stop her escape or use it against her. This new character's intentions are still murky, but the threat is clear. Natalia isn't as invisible as she thinks. Every exit she's mapped, every alias she's built, and every suitcase she's packed may be worthless if this mystery person decides to intervene. In a shocking final scene teased in the preview, Natalia arrives home to find her entire apartment ransacked. Her phone is gone. Her burner line is disconnected, and her emergency stash of cash and documents is missing. That's when she realizes her plan isn't just blown wide open. It's already in someone else's hands. The look on Natalia's face in that moment is one of raw fear. She's not just running anymore. She's being hunted. General Hospital is pulling out all the stops to make this storyline one of the summer's most gripping arcs. Natalia's escape plan, once a tightly held secret, is spiraling out of control. And as more Port Charles residents become entangled in her web, the line between friend and enemy becomes dangerously blurred. Will Natalia be able to salvage her plan and disappear before it's too late? Or will the ghosts of her past, and the growing suspicions in the present, trap her in Port Charles forever? The June 26 episode promises high drama, emotional confrontations, and the kind of shocking twist that only General Hospital can deliver. One thing is certain, Natalia's time is running out, and the storm that's coming may destroy everything she's been trying to protect. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.